Hello, Serge here for the backyard driving range, being overflown by a jet right now, going to GSP, Greenville-Spartanburg Airport. So, we have today, it's not a question that came in, but I would call it a question that is going to create a public service announcement about a very important thing that is vital to good health and that we golfers need to know about and hopefully take advantage of and use. Okay? This comes from Lee, and Lee says, I have spent the summer experimenting with all kinds of sunscreens, sprays, lotions, and even some makeup type products, and most of all, they are oily and have to be applied mid-round. What do the Serge and DJ use? Surely there is something out there that won't leave me in fear of my club sliding out of my hands. Thank you for your help, Lee. All right, great question. Now, I'm 63 years old. I spent my whole youth and playing baseball, basketball, riding bikes, going on bike rides for 25 miles or more, and just playing outdoors all day during the summertime and the whole year when there wasn't too much snow on the ground to be outside. But we never used sunscreens. All my professional career, it wasn't until maybe in the middle 90s that I ever even thought about putting sunscreen on. But the only time I think back then anybody would ever say to put sunscreen on was when you went to the beach. And I did a fair amount of that when I was a kid, but not a whole lot because I was too much into sports and I wasn't trying to be an some type of swimmer or diver that wanted to make my high school team or something, which in fact I don't even think my high school had a swim team and a diving team, but neither did my college, I don't think. But so I wasn't into that. But in the last 15 years, we have come to realize how important skincare is. I think today there's plenty of things out there that's going to give us information about it, and sunscreens as you're doing. I now, just as to put in my own public service announcement as part of this is I go to see my dermatologist twice a year. When I go in, there's a full examination in the sense that she checks all of my face, my neck, my ears, checks all of my arms, rolls up the sleeves, and she even has me pull up my pants. Now, because again, she's assuming that as a golfer, a lot of times when I play, I'm wearing Bermuda shorts. Now, I really never do wear Bermuda shorts when I'm on a golf course, maybe around the house. But she still checks me. She especially checks my face. I had a basal cell carcinoma she dug out of my cheek over here about 4 years ago, maybe 5 now. And fortunately, it was not cancerous. So I escaped that one. So she checks me thoroughly. And I use sunscreens all the time. And so the problem that we're seeing today in science is that many sunscreens, the chemicals in them to repel the sun do as much damage or more than the sun itself. All right, so we got that big situation here, and I know right now Wayne Coolidge, my director of fitness, health, and nutrition, is really doing a lot of research trying to find what we might call organic or truthfully healthy sunscreens, and I think we're making progress, and that hopefully in the near future we might have something that it will be totally beneficial. Now science is evolved way out there to help us with clothes. For clothes, for example, there are many clothes, golf shirts and slacks and things that especially shirts that have UVB repellents built into them, so that it'll help keep the sun off from going through our shirts into our bodies. That's why my dermatologist makes me take my shirt off every time, because even though she knows you got to be wearing a shirt when you play golf and practice, the sun can still penetrate through your clothes. But we know that the clothes can now help protect us too. And they got different U.S. UVF repellents in ratings on shirts and things of that sort, as well as again, it's great to wear sunglasses. They tell you need to wear sunglasses. Too much eyes in the sun can help start building up cataracts on folks once you get into your 50s. So as you notice, anybody that's ever been to golf schools with me, and many days if the sun's starting to come over here and get bright here, I have to start wearing sunglasses even when I'm talking here, doing the dailies. So I'm very big on that. So you have to have sunscreens. There's a website out there that that we feature on that I've mentioned a number of times. It's called, and the developer of it is Mark Wishner, W-I-S-H-N-E-R, and I think if you go to his site, and it's called sunsafety.com, sunsafetee.org, excuse me, sunsafety.org, sunsafetee is one complete word, .org. You go there, he's got tons of great things about it. Mark, I think if you go there and read his history, he had some severe sun issues and, excuse me, and had some problems, and fortunately he caught him in time. And so he has made it his mission, his life's mission, to bring the message about sun safety to the world, and especially golfers. And he has programs where he goes to a lot of high school, college golf tournaments. He goes out on tour now and then. He's always talking about putting sunscreen on, and that in many cases you need to reapply it, maybe at the turn or whatever, which leads to the Lee's question here about how do you put it on and not get your hands all greasy and have the club slipping out. Well, he's got a great idea, and I know one time I saw the video on his site, so I'm going to kind of do it for you. He says that when you get to that situation, say you spray, you're gonna now you might have to get it on your hands to put it on your face. But again, that's why I carry towels. You just go find some water, rub your hands in the dirt, and get rid of it. But for the other things, if you can just spray it on, or squeeze it out of the bottle. And he just says you just take one arm and you rub it up on that one, and you go rub this arm on it, right? And now you got it on the bottom, so the bottom of this arm. So this arm, the right's doing the left's doing the right, and you can just go both ways and get it all on there on your hands and everything else, and not get it on your body. Now, if you got to do your legs, I guess you could fold your legs up and do a little bit like that. But in the end, I think you're going to have to use your hands, at least for your face, and very likely to get some parts of your legs. But you can take care of your arms without it if you just want to put it on your arms. Like me, if I'm wearing long sleeve shirts, slacks, I don't need to put it on my legs. So I can take care of my arms this way. But it's easy. Just bend down, rub your hands on the grass or the dirt, and wipe it clean with your towel. I always have two towels on my bag. I have the club towel, which I clean my clubs, and it's kind of dirty. It gets really dirty. And then I have my people towel. All right, this is only for wiping my face and my hands of perspiration or whatever if I need it. And so just put it on and wipe your hands. If you need to rub it off on the dirt or the grass, that'll help take some more off. Or do it at the turn where you can go in the clubhouse or a halfway house or whatever, and they're very likely to have a restroom with a sink and soap wash and soap, so you can wash your hands off. But I think it can get done. Just make sure you clean your hands, your hands good, and so that you won't be getting it on you before you even touch a grip, so you don't get it on any grip at all. Okay, but you can always do this to spread it on your arms and the back of your hands and your arms on both sides when you do that. So that'll work. But the key is, as the website says, sun safety is critically important, and just don't think about your skin, think about your eyes. It's very important to wear these sunglasses out in the sun to keep the UV rays out of your face, and especially out of your eyes, so we can get rid of those cataracts and keep it off your skin. That's why most of the time when I'm teaching and I'm playing, you never see me wearing a regular hat. I wear visors for years, but these little visors don't keep it off from coming in, especially when the sun's going up or down. And that's where I had all my problems in here, and especially my basal cell carcinoma was right here at the top of my cheek. So now, if you've been to any schools and you see me many times in these dailies, I'm wearing these big, huge floppy hats with the biggest rims I can find. They're 3.5 inches or more. I want my face totally in the shade, and I got it on I got my arms covered with the sunscreen. All right, and keep your legs covered too, and wear the dark glasses when the sun's really shining. All right, so this public service announcement about protecting ourselves to stay healthy, protecting ourselves from the sun, got a lot of good information on sunsafety.org. Go there and check it out, because it's all there about so much about protecting yourself when you're outdoors and the sun is shining brightly. And don't forget, even when it's cloudy, you need to do it, because the UV rays still come through the clouds. And so just because it's cloudy, you still need to protect yourself. Again, all that, you'll find that on sunsafety.org, and go there and avail yourself of that information, because it's valuable to help you stay healthy so you can keep playing golf, playing it healthy, safely, body friendly with the Peak Performance Golf Swing to shoot those lower scores. That's it for today, and I'll be talking with you all again soon.